Hello! My name is Green and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Evolution. We have been on like a week and a bit's break from Evolution. Have you missed me? Have you missed the series? Not a lot has happened, I don't think. Well, nothing in Downtown Evo. Except that. What is that? That is not what it was before. Was it an S for sheep or was it a G for green? I don't remember, but I'm thinking we're going to change that back to a G as soon as possible. I honestly can't remember what it was, but it's going to be a G from now on. So, hello everybody, welcome back. It is a real pleasure to be back. I have been doing a few little bits here and there on the server while I've been taking a little break, and if you're wondering why I did take a little bit of a break, it's because I felt personally that I was neglecting a lot of the content that sort of made my channel, you know, like my building tutorials and my tips and tricks, and I just wanted to go back and do a few more of those, and I think I'm going to do more of those in the future as well, try and keep up with my roots and so on and so forth. So you might be wondering why I've got iron and pumpkins, or maybe you're not wondering at all. One of the things that I've been doing is I've been working on this little secret base. Now, I haven't really done much in here in terms of interior. I've filled in the few walls and I added a staircase for like the second layer. I honestly have no idea what I'm going to put in this building. None at all. But in my little secret base that's in here, and if we go through, don't even have to worry. It's going to... Every time it really feels like we're going to fall to our death. But we're not. We're not. This is my secret underground layer. And I have been working on this a little bit, and you can kind of see I've hidden some glowstone. If we go up here, you can see I've put glowstone around the edge. This is like some smart modern lighting that I've gone for. And what I thought we'd do is we'd basically make a little army, basically. A Downtown Evo doesn't have a population except me and Z, who has kind of moved in, and then I guess Pearl as well. But we need defense, we need reason, you know, we need things. So, the Green Empire is back. We are going to create a little army of... Oh, wait, how many? I don't even... Wait, I didn't think this through. I've only got enough for 3. I've only got enough for 3. And I don't want to sort of take my iron from there, because this is the only block I could use for the pipes and stuff. But nonetheless, we're going to have golems. Oh boy, this is excellent. So these guys are going to defend my secret laboratory. This is where we're going to do our scheming, our planning, the Green Empire shenanigans. And we're going to build up a little army. And I've prepared a little secret. You see that? That goes straight up into the Empire. So eventually we will have enough golems to let them loose, and they will then occupy the town and sort of be the protectors of Downtown Evo. So no one would bother messing with me. If I go AFK, I'm safe. You can't touch me because these guys are gonna protect me. But for now, they're gonna stay secret. Little green golems, that's what you are, Green Empire golems. And then my exit is up through here. Now, I didn't think this through because when I made this, there was nothing here, but I since have added a little building, which is not ideal. And there's a little something else that I've been working on, because basically none of these places have any interior apart from like the sheep palace that has become more of a lag palace. So I've been working on this, and it's like a bank basically. This is where I'm going to store all of my items, and I've been slowly working on it. The interior's basically got big arches and a wool roof, and I don't really know why I chose wool. I've been sort of building up some material storage. I'm going to sort of come up with every single main item that I can find, and I'm going to fill these chests so I'm organized. You've seen the mess that I've been dealing with this entire time. I'm running out of normal chest space, so I've like got these little random ones everywhere. I might as well make one for ice since I've got loads of that. So this is the ice box, and I'm eventually going to do that for all of these. Who knows what's going to be there, but it's going to be cool when this is a full bank. But you might be wondering, Green, this is a big building. What are you going to do with the rest of it? Well, I've sort of got my little dirt staircase here, and if we go up to the top, I've covered in all of the windows. That's because if I remove all of these torches, this is a perfect shape and size for a new mob spawner. I don't want to have to go all the way back to the Empire. I want these mobs to just sort of fall into place here. And I thought, what better way, not just a mob spawner, but an XP farm. But I think this is a project for off camera because it's going to take a little while and it's not particularly entertaining to see all of the water placement and all the platform placements. So what I thought we would do today is go and have a little adventure. I thought we would do a full server tour. I have no idea what has been going on in the server, and we need to change that ASAP pronto. So, gee, I wonder who did this. I wonder if the letter Z is a clue at all. Very well made, though. You'd be surprised how difficult some of these letters are to make. But we're going to put this back to a G, to the old Gree, to the old me. Perfect. Also, I had a revelation today. Like, okay, yeah, so I've got efficiency unbreaking. That's pretty good. Efficiency 3 is not the best, but this is a pretty fast, you know, way of doing your scaffolding. I have had a revelation, and I think this is just a technique I'm going to have to do for the rest of my Minecraft career, because it's actually pretty funny, and it's a little bit dangerous, but here, let me show you. So I've grabbed my TNT from my little secret stash. I keep my TNT separate because, if anything, I don't care if you steal my diamonds. I don't care if you steal my diamond armor. That's easily replaceable. But if you steal my TNT, we are going to have a problem. So I've got a little secret stash TNT that no one knows about. Not even you, viewers. You might know where my old stuff is, but not my new stuff. So let's say, for example, I want to get up to this little sheep here. Look at this. So TNT obviously is dangerous. You know, keep it away from fire. Don't hit it with a flint and steel. But scaffolding is usually such a pain. But if you go up here, yeah, we go up here, we do our business. I'm going to keep the sheep here. It was a nice present from Pearl. I think it was a prank, but now it's a present. So I've done my business here, and then I want to go down. Look at that. It's a little bit dangerous because it's so fast. You can literally destroy the TNT faster than you fall. So you might as well just jump, but if you just control it, you can have a very, very quick descent without any damage. You only have to click once and it destroys 2. It's absolutely insane. But this is what happens if you just hold down the click button on this one. It's not good. You ready? Let's go high. See? Oh, ow. So yeah, it's a pretty good thing for scaffolding. It's a very expensive way to scaffold, but it's a one hit and you go back. And that's it. It's gone. It's so easy. What is going on here? What is going on? I think this is like a Central Park type thing. I'm not sure we're going to be making many more buildings on Downtown Evo because we're not even filling up the ones that we've done. And I don't know. I feel like Downtown Evo is a pretty good place. In fact, I wanted to add a little bit here because this feels really open and awkward at the moment, at least to me. So I thought what we would do in this episode in particular is make a couple of market stalls. So if we want to make a market stall, it's pretty easy. There's a sort of a very standard shape that most people use, and it involves just lots of wood, essentially. And I guess I could use this that I have here. And the question is, you know, what is it going to sell? And I haven't really thought that far ahead, to be honest with you. So once you kind of got this set out, and we need to make sure that we go one block over, and this is where TNT scaffolding comes in handy. The only problem is if someone pops along and just blows it up while you're building. I mean, it's a very rude thing to do. I don't know who would do that, except possibly me. Only maniacs would do. And now I really want some of the evolutionists to use TNT as scaffolding so I could just run up to their little pillar and ignite it. I mean, to be honest with you, if you're making your scaffolding out of TNT, you are literally asking for it, in my opinion. So anyway, that's it. The little market stall there didn't really sort of do much. It might be a little bit tall. It does look a little bit tall, doesn't it? Does look a little bit on the tall side, but it's pretty neat and tidy. So we could put a little golem in here, and I don't think he could leave if we put some like slabs underneath here. I'm not sure, but yeah, we might put some golems when we release our little army. We will put them here. We'll station some golems, and we'll name them like Street Vendor or whatever. So basically, wherever there's an empty space, we can quickly put together a little market stall. At least that's my thinking at the moment. But I don't want them all to be the same. So for this one, for example, we might want to only have two bits here. Sort of still do the fences. But we don't have the back one. We just have these two front ones. We just sort of attach it to the side here instead of giving it a full backing. And then we just continue doing the normal sort of stripes. It's not too expensive to make these, and they really add a bit of life to a setting. And to be honest with you, you could do sort of a self-service thing. I could like add in just a sign that says selling wool or whatever. These sheep, man, they just keep going everywhere. Keep getting out, keep escaping. I'm sick of it. You can kind of tell which one I use the most. Oh, hello. How has that yellow one got in there? Oh, maybe he's fallen through. But if he's fallen through, how did that grey one get up there? This makes no sense to me anymore. This sheep farm was a disaster. Next time I make a sheep farm, this is not the design I am going to go for. Anyway, I thought for the rest of this for the rest of this episode, I'm not going to stick around making loads of marketplaces. I think that will be a job to complete off camera because they're kind of easy and repetitive to do. So I'll just add a few more around and bring this place to life a bit more. Anyway, let's go and have a little look around. So this is Z's little building here. This is cool. There's a... oh, register. Whoa, diamonds. Request a tool. What is this? Request a tool. Type in your name and what it is you request. Don't sign the book. And place it back in the chest. Minnie would like some armor. Whoa. Yo, he is decked out. Oh my goodness, look at that. The Shoveliano. Introducing the Shoveliano, named after the great Mike Scalano. During a live stream, this shovel is silky and fast. Pay 4 diamonds. You know, it might be way cheaper just to buy a shovel that good. Ooh, look at this. Okay, so I understand now. He's just got tools galore, and they're all decked out, and he's got an office upstairs, and you just pay for them. That might be a more efficient way of doing it than, you know, making and enchanting your own. Oh, he's not quite done, but this is going to be excellent. I love the sort of Zico style with those two colors. Anyway, that sky block still hasn't been done. And, of course, Pearlescent Moon's area over there. It's kind of a quick little mosey around. Oh, she started a new little bit over here. Wonder what this is about. And there's more organics everywhere. This is crazy. I think this is going to be a cat for sure. Oh, ow. Anyway, we probably won't pry too much. Maybe we can get a better view if we go over this way. I think everyone's stepped up their building game. Another little thing that I did that I didn't mention was I just added the sandstone sort of rail around those two bits. That building there isn't actually complete, obviously because of the blank walls, but there's actually meant to be a big sort of dome on the top with a spire, and I will get round to it, and I can't be bothered to fill in those walls because there's the back of the Empire. Pearl can do that if she wants to. I mean, she has to look at it, not me. Let's go and have a look what's going on up here. So this is Tom's area. Let's just point out the difference here between Tom's area, good job Tom, and downtown Evo. Look, it's giants next to a borrower over here. Bless him, he's trying very hard. Let's just go and have a look around. What is this? It looks like sort of a druid type Stonehenge thing, maybe? I don't even know. Okay, I think he's experimenting with building. I think Tommy, Little Tomahawk, is building things. Why are there jungle trees? How peculiar. So Tom has like expanded his region by making a creeper-proof fence because he always gets his stuff blown up. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold your feathers. Hold your goose down. What is that? That is from my tutorial. That is one of my buildings that I created. Tomahawk, I hope you're not trying to claim one of my builds as your own. Very well done on following the tutorial, but I can immediately, and maybe some of you that are watching and a sort of a keen viewer on my channel, I can see a blaring issue, and it's right there. He's forgotten to do an overhang on this side, and he's probably gone, what have I done wrong? And he's put slabs there to sort of fill the space, but he's missing the overhang. He's done it on all the other bits. Look, that's got an overhang. Does the other side? No, the other side doesn't have an overhang. Thomas. Overhang's important, buddy. In fact, let's leave a sign there. Let's leave a little sign. He's been doing a lot of building. Is this him as well? Tomahawk. Wait a minute. This is my small starter house. Are you Tomahawk's just following my tutorial everywhere. I've just realized how much of my stuff he's been building. I guess that's one way to sort of deck out his area. I don't think I did that one, though. Let's leave a little sign here. Tom, look up. You forgot the overhang. G. There's actually been a bit more going on the server than I initially thought. People are making some progress here or there. Even if it does mean that Tomahawk... What is that? What is that? Someone has gone too far. Someone has gone way too far with this. If that's not made into something decent, I'm making a tower of TNT in the middle of that, and it's gone. I'm going to blow it up. That has no place on a civilized server such as ours. This is like a 1x1 dirt tower gone bad. That is not acceptable. Oh, look, the mayor's office is getting repaired very slowly. I wonder what happened with that whole storyline. What is going on? There's like a radar dish here. Everything is sort of in spawn looks the same, except the Zico tower's missing a block. That's pretty weird. This farm's still the same. Let's take a look over here. Wow. Now, I do know this because Timmy, or Solidarity Gaming, has been transforming the back of the property police station. I did know that because I sort of turn up on his live stream every now and again to blow something up, or, you know, just help him out. And, yeah, he was sort of... I was watching him. We built, like, we built a chair here. Me and Pearl built a chair, and we just watched him for ages, and he was desperately trying to get us to help, and we just wouldn't budge. It was really, really funny. Now that was actually me, as you can imagine, TNT scaffolding. I did annoy Timmy yesterday by going on his live stream and blowing up the ice cream shop, which is what that is, by the way. It's not some weird unicorn horn. That is meant to be an ice cream. We already knew about the lighthouse. Has Big B's place changed? Big B's place looks like it's gotten smaller. Maybe he scaled back his build a little bit. I don't think Big B's place has changed much at all, which is weird. That we already knew about. That is, again, one of my builds. So if I didn't build it on the server, one of the other guys has followed one of my tutorials and built something that I made, which I find hilarious. This entire server is just full of my builds, one way or another. Okay, let's follow around here. Now, over here is where the enchanting area is. This was made, obviously, in beta, so there's no grass. So as I hop along, I might just sort of dash a bit of bone meal here and there, get some grass going on, because it does look weird. Oh, so that's obviously Minnie's place. Doesn't look like much has changed there. There's something going on over here. Looks like a marketplace, or maybe this... Oh, okay, this is the arena he was talking about. So this is the battle zone. Enter at your own risk. PvP is encouraged. I'm going to take a little peek in there. It looks like a PvP zone. Doesn't look... Oh, I can get out. There's a pressure plate. So, yeah, it looks like a little fight zone. I guess you just PvP old school. And then that's it. Because on this version, we don't have the cooldown. It's just, you know, old school PvP. Spam that button. And we need to head over to Nettie's base and then Salem's base, and then I think we've pretty much completed the tour. Wow, so Nettie's place kind of looks the same, but for some reason it looks way bigger. Oh, I think she's added a bunch of trees. Good gracious me. What is it? This is Ginger. Well, he's not Ginger, is he? He's steel or iron. This is all Nettie's base. The community center, or the community server, is still the same. The tree looks really impressive and light because of the glowstone. Nettie's building has improved significantly while being on this server. I think a lot of people on the server didn't realize quite how, you know, into building you can get, like how talented you can become just through practice, and I think they've all surprised themselves. So this is Salem's house, and I don't see any difference except for the gigantic cat, which Salem is well known for. That was a little trick, I believe, by Sneaky Salem and Naughty Nettie. And I think that's pretty much it for the tour. I know I didn't go too depth into everyone's stuff, but it's nice to have a little look around the server and catch up, especially as I haven't really been on for over a week, other than just sort of doing a few projects here or there at Downtown Evo. So it's good to have a look around, sort of remind myself what's going on. We should go and check up on Squiddy. We didn't go and check Z's base very much. Let's go and take a look at this. This is Squiddy, and this is one of my favorite builds. It is covered in mobs, so I'm not gonna even joke about going up there. I don't want to ruin my own creation. Oh, look at it. It's still frightening. It's still scary. Doesn't look like Z's base has changed much. I think that's because he's moved into Downtown Evo. He's got his little basement there. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for today's episode. I don't think I've ever done a server tour, not very much anyway. And I know this was fairly light. It didn't go into too much of people's houses. I don't want to pry, because you never know what people are up to. Maybe they're working on a project, so it's nice to just see the progress of stuff that I've just missed, and had a good look around the server to get our bearings. So, Spawn has got quite a bit bigger, and I haven't even looked at what Nettie's been working on. She's gone to some jungle far, far away, and she is working on projects that, yeah, she's been working like mad. So it might be a good idea to go and have a look next episode. So, just let me know in the comments what you want me to do. Should we go and make the Golem Iron? Should we make the Golem Army and bring it into the Green Empire? Shall we create the XP farm? Should we do some shenanigans with Pearl? Should we get some, shall I go and leave her a note or something? But I don't know what we should do. I need you guys in the comments to come up with some ideas that the Empire can do, because the Empire is now 2, not 1. We need to come up with something really special that we can do to terrorize the server in some way. And I still think we're not the bad guys. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. It's good to be back, and it's good to see you here. If you enjoy the video, please leave a comment and a like, all that good stuff. Goodbye.